a little boy and a little girl. And they're doing real good. That's Cranberry. I named them urinary tract infection and bladder until I could figure out proper names for them. But I need something to get them in my computer system so I wouldn't lose track of them. Say hi, cutie. Say hi. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you too. Hello. Let me back off a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, darling. Hello, Spooky. Hi, Spooky. Yes, you're adorable. All right, Hidden Well farmers. The fields are fertile at Hidden Well Farms. The barn is full, just about beyond capacity. But I thought I'd show you. We've got Soulmate right here, and she's got her two little twins. Now she had triplets, and we took one of them and pulled them off, and it's being a bottle baby. And then right here is
Fraggle Rock.
Is that Fraggle Rock? This is Fraggle Rock. She also had triplets, and we pulled one of them for a bottle baby. They're running around at the house. And then right here is Spooky. She had twins, and boy, they're awful pretty. They're doing really good. Spooky's a good mama. And then right here, this right here is Twinkle Twinkle, and she had twins. Say hi, Twinkle Twinkle. You're famous on YouTube. Ha. All right. And then this one right here. Who are you? I can't remember. Oh, this has Got Your Number. And she had twins. And then this is African Swallow. She just had a single. He just had one. And this right here is Dragonfly. And Dragonfly just had a single. Say hi, Dragonfly. Dragonfly is probably the spookiest sheep that I got in here. She's a little hands off.
Is she spookier than Spooky?
She's spookier than Spooky by far. And then over here on the other side, we had another set of triplets that was born. And this is Joy. Oh, joy, 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 joy down in my heart. She's got triplets on her right now. Her bag is as big as a milk cow's. It feels good, so we might let her try to keep her triplets. She's in good flesh. Like her be a little bit fatter, but we'll see how she does over the next 24 hours. And then right here, this one is number 30. Give me a minute. I'll remember her name. Maybe I won't remember her name. This is Esmeralda right here. Esmeralda, she also had triplets. And we got one of her babies, but this one over here just had doubles. I forget her name. What's her name?
Hi, Esmeralda. What is that face?
He didn't put them two on the board.
Well, you told me, but I was too busy looking at the other one.
That's okay.
You can post it, you can type it in.
Probably of all the ones that are here in the barn, though, number 30 there, she's probably in the poorest body condition. She had two boys. I am so sorry. She had two ewes, and both of them are nearly 8 pounds at birth. She got a great big old sack full of milk, but she's dumped a lot of her energy, and she's a little bit thin. So we're gonna work her up a bit of a ration. I gave her some additional alfalfa cubes tonight, but raising those big old ewes and stuff, I don't know. She's a little thin. I don't like the way her body score is. Now the rest of them, fat as can be. I mean, they're all
What's her number?
really fat. Number 30.
No, her yellow number.
6104.
Hurricane Florence.
Ah, how could I not remember Hurricane Florence?
I don't know.
Hurricane Florence. So
'Cause we
let's
haven't
see.
named her babies yet. That's
3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20,
why. Is he doing it right? Is he doing it right?
21. 21 babies in 5 days. That's a lot of babies in 5 days.
I
And,
think that's our most ever.
yes, by
in a week.
far. The barn has never been this full. We got to get some more of these premier panels. These are the bestest things ever. And we sell some of these and make a little money. We're going to have to invest in another dozen of these things right here. They're perfect for building pens and jugs and stuff for the sheep. They were so much better than the hog wire.
And the
Cattle
babies can't walk
panels.
through them.
And yes, the babies can't go through them and stuff. But they don't have all them sharp edges and stuff. And they go together so nice. So we're going to order some more of them just as soon as the opportunity presents itself. But they're all doing great. I mean, we've just got a great crop of sheep this year and tickled to death with them.
Can't quite figure out how to lay down yet.
You put a lot of your body fat into raising them two big old things. Yes, you did, Hurricane. Yes, you did.
That's sweet face.
Feed prices have really went up, and basically trying to look at alternatives to what I have been doing. We've been getting a feed blend for several years now, and it is a creep feed that we use to raise a lot of our lambs and stuff on to get them up toward market weight and selling weight. It's kind of an all-purpose food, and it's got soybean and cracked corn, some trace mineral in it, different things of that nature. And it really is a good feed. And the sheep have really, done well on that creep. I have a creep feeder that you've seen me set up for my wethers and my young ones and stuff like that to kind of help supplement them. I don't have enough grass to just be a totally rotational grass guy. I most certainly don't have enough land to produce enough hay and to raise the sheep at this time. I'm working on getting some more land into production, but I don't have all that just yet. And even though we keep our feed as minimum as possible, there's times when they're in the barn and they need a little additional because it's cold outside. We need to call them up, and since I don't have dogs, we use feed to call them up. And for the ones that I'm finishing out, I give them a ration. And so 3 years ago, we were buying a 50-pound bag of this particular creep feed for just under $6 a bag. And that was actually pretty affordable, even when we were only getting like $2.25 to $2.30 a pound for sheep. However, even now with these crazy high, awesome sheep prices being up around $4 to $4.25, for hundredweights, the feed prices have like quadrupled. I paid the other day like $15 a bag for that same 50-pound bag of feed. And I don't place any blame on the feed company where I've bought my feed in the mill and stuff like that. They have to buy stuff, mix it, put it together. And so we also supplement our sheep with a trace mineral mix. And so I wanted to make sure that they have plenty of salt and plenty of mineral because my farm is a reclaimed landfill. And so we have our own challenges with mineral deficiencies, and we have to be careful with that. However, I've been doing a lot of research and talked to some other doctors that are into nutrition, and I've been also paying attention to what other big sheep farmers have been done. And so I've got a new feed that has is like a third the cost, and this is it right here. Now, this particular feed is whole kernel corn, and that includes the cob, includes the kernel. It also includes the shuck that goes around it, so it's the whole ear, and they grind it up, so there's a lot of really good fibrous material in here. And then we are also mixing in soybean meal. The corn and the soybean were grown locally right here in this area. And then the other part of it is distiller grains. Now, these particular distiller grains have been tested out at about 20% fat, but they're also in there too. Boy, it gives it a really sweet smell. I wouldn't care a bit to eat this myself. And so this is our first batch. I bought a ton of it. And again, I bought a whole ton of this feed at a fraction of cost of what 1,000 pounds was costing me with the other blend. Nothing wrong with the other blend. It's just expensive. I mean, I'm really kind of taking a beating on the amount of money it's costing me to feed my sheep. This is a blend. One thing I can tell you is that anytime you change feeds, you need to go really, really, really slow. So there's a transitional period that right now we're only feeding them less than a third of what we would normally feed them of the other. And the reason is I want them to get used to it. No quick changes. And we'll only feed them a third over the next 5 to 6 days. And then as we get into next week, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'll increase that dry matter about a half to a little more than half of what we were normally feeding the other. And then over a period of about 2 weeks, I'll get them back on the full ration, pound per pound weight-wise in the creep feeder, as well as with the supplementation with the mamas and stuff. But I'll let you know how it goes. This stuff tests out really good high-quality protein and good fiber. It's got good calories, good energy in it, and the fat content is a lot higher than what we were feeding. So we'll see how we do with this new feed that we've got here. And I really do like the fact that it's locally grown, that it's grown right here in southeastern Kentucky. Everything, of course, except for the distiller grains. I think I may have said brewer's yeast earlier. It's not brewer's yeast, it's distiller grains. But regardless, I'm really excited to have this here, and I'll let you know how it goes. I think it's really important in farming that you adapt, that you always learn, that you're always looking for alternatives, because, I mean, we know in the past, that fertilizer prices have been really low. Now they're outrageous. And so it's going to be a challenge over the next few years to find alternative ways to keep your overhead costs under control, so that when you do sell your crop, that you can, try to make a profit off of it. So we've been working the sheeps tonight.
You caught me talking about pee-pee long stockings.
That's all right. Show them what you got in your hand.
Your tags.
Your tags. That's our Scrapey's tags for our farm. We actually have our own farm number with Scrapey tags number. So we tag everybody with a Scrapey's tag. It identifies our farm. But I'm going to show you something. This little guy right here is not getting castrated.
Show him your face.
His name is Joy, Joy, Joy.
Look at your face.
Hi, Joy, Joy, Joy.
Nom, 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 nom.
He comes from high quality stock. His daddy and his mama are really good. They have a lot of high number litters.
Triplet.
This one is triplet. Joy here, she's had a lot of triplets over the years and singles and double. I don't think she's ever had anything but a twin or a triple.
I'd have to look.
I'm pretty sure she's been very prolific. But her babies are doing good, and she's got a lot of milk. But he is just a
Too cute.
really cute, fantastic guy. And so we're going to tag him.
That spot on his foot.
Everybody else in here has been tagged and castrated and shot and all that good stuff. And the hotel is full. And to do these 27 babies has taken us right at 2 hours.
But we're almost done.
However, one of the reasons it's taken us 2 hours is we've been doing all of our records at the same time. And so we make sure that we have a number matched up with every single one of the babies.
This is a trick we figured out. If you just put the number in there, that's fine. But when you're out in the field and you're looking at that number, you don't know who that sheep is. So we take our little marker and we write down who they are on the back so that you just pull them apart and you can, oh, now I know who you are. Makes it so nice.
We typically will put a pink tag in all of the females.
Orange.
It is orange, I'm sorry. But we have used pink, real pink in the past, but we have been using orange. But we put an orange tag in all of the females with their name and their number on it, as well as our Scrapey's tag that we put in the right ear. Put the Scrapey's tag in the left ear, the boys, and if we keep them on the farm and we don't sell them for, market, lamb, or, we don't take them and sell them. We keep them on the farm, then we give them a blue tag. And
The boys.
Yeah, the boys, and we put their name and stuff on it.
So you
So
can
all
see
of
them from
the
a distance.
yeah, all of the rams that stay on the farm and the ones that we keep, and if we choose to keep a few withers for ourselves, my country come out there, then
Withers on a horse, weathers on a sheep.
then we'll put a blue tag in them as well. But man, it's been a fun afternoon. I mean, it's really cold outside, but it's nice in this barn. It's really warm. Right now we have 7 bottle babies that are ready to come back to the farm. And we have now 4 new bottle babies that we've got to work on. So we're going to tag this booger up and castrate him and be done. Hey, Hidden Well Farms. I got some really good news. I don't know if you remember back last fall, late summer, there was a sheep on my farm that got tangled up in some wire. And I made videos about it, but I debated on whether I wanted to amputate her leg or not. And after doing a lot of research, after looking things up, my heart and talking to Susan, we decided to take a chance. And I amputated her leg. Well, guess what? The last day of March 31st, 2022, she had a baby. Little baby boy, 7.5 pounds. She's got a ton of milk. Her bag is full. She was a little sketchy at first. We got her up in a nice little jug here in the barn, being kind of quiet because she's a little spooky. And she got really worked up when we moved her up here to the barn. But her and little baby are doing just fantastic. And then Costa, one of my babies that come out of Ray-Ban. I don't remember if you remember, I did a C-section and I delivered Ray-Ban in Oakley. And Ray-Ban had a little girl named Costa. Well, Costa had a baby today too. So last day of March, we've had 2 more babies hit the ground. And so even though we're winding down lambing season, we still have some that are giving birth, and so you got some brand new babies. I think the only concern I have is I've had some that were born January the 1st, and those guys are already 3 months old tomorrow, and they're huge. And so now I'm going to have some that are born in April. So I'm not going to have a super uniform crop. But that's something we can talk about later, okay? But right now, I want to sneak a little video of Emily and Costa.
Let him nurse on the side of the leg all day long, but she does not want him to touch the side where her leg is amputated. I think she's nervous about it.
So she'll let him nurse on the side that has a leg, but she will not let him nurse on the side that doesn't have the leg. How interesting.
She won't let him anywhere near it.
Okay, I'm going to pop the light on now.
You're being good.
They are being good.
Is Costa's a girl or a boy?
A girl. It's a little you. I'm just going to go real slow. They've calmed down a lot. They've all got good milk, and they've all ate. And of course the white color, that's Anubis. He's throwing a lot of white color. We don't have names for him just yet.
I'm calling that one Himicane.
Himicane. What?
Instead of hurricane, he's a hurricane.
Instead of Hurricane, we're going to name him Himicane. I like it. I like it a lot.
I don't know what to name Costa's. I was thinking of like Costco.
Well, let's name her a state that has a lot of coastline, like California or Florida or Louisiana or something like that. You can name her coastline if you want, or Coast Guard, something like that. Coaster. Something else that happened today that's pretty cool. I got my first chicken egg. My chickens have started laying, and I'm getting about 4 or 5 turkey eggs a day right now, so my incubator is getting full. It's springtime at Hidden Well, that's for sure. Stay tuned.